is going to work for these characters. Palutena does have her down B reflector, which could prove to be a foil for Young Link zoning, so we'll see how that's going to work out. But Colinies going right into it, being very aggressive, not zoning nearly as much as in his previous games. Ooh, and nice shield right there, avoiding any damage from that.
Oh, we see a input error there.
We're seeing Colinies being a lot more aggressive in this particular matchup. Maybe he's familiar with it. We're seeing him zone occasionally, but not really giving Palutena too much room to breathe.
There's the auto reticle.
There's the zoning. That's good.
See, in a lot of these explosive flames, I feel like are supposed to be auto reticles.
I believe.
Because even if you're reading a back roll, the explosive flame would still be behind him.
I agree. Either he's going for some hard reads or those are just some misinputs. Really hard reads. Like that one, actually.
That was nice.
Right now, Cilvanis managing to get the stock lead. I am noticing with Young Link, his damage output seems to be kind of low.
Yeah, I believe it is. And he doesn't seem to confirm stocks as well as some of the more heavy-hitting versions of himself in this game.
I agree. Even compared to, say, a character like a Toon Link, he seems to have a few kill confirms in the bomb that are a little bit smoother than Young Link, surprisingly. Young Link does have that fantastic down aerial to his advantage, so he could use that to take the stock. Oh, and we saw him go for down aerial right there.
So far, Cilvanis very much in control of this match.
And I'm noticing that Cilvanis, in this particular matchup, he's not quite as aggressive. He is using his side B and his neutral B to zone as well as be aggressive here and there. And so we're seeing Colinies trying to adapt, but not being able to and not getting the stock at this point.
There's the auto reticle.
Palutena seems to be one of those characters who she can zone as well as be aggressive. I don't think Young Link has any sort of kill throws. Maybe up there at high percents. But Palutena's a light character too, so that's unfortunate.
All right, we see the back air there.
He did manage to take the stock. Right now Cilvanis at a very comfortable lead, but we'll see what kind of adjustments Colinies can make to bring it back. We're seeing Colinies be a little bit more aggressive, and we're seeing him get some reward for that with some sort of percent.
I want to see a better punish on that whiff F smash.
I agree. We're seeing a lot of back airs from Cilvanis with that invincibility, so it makes it very hard for opponents to punish that move. Oh, and no punish for the neutral getup.
Oh, that was a good punish.
Ooh, and he went in very deep for the edge guard.
Cilvanis took that one away. He snatched that stock.
And I think that's a key difference between Cilvanis and Colinies. Cilvanis much more aggressive when it comes to edge guarding, and Colinies much more conservative, very careful so to make sure he doesn't SD himself. So I'd love to see him be a little bit riskier off stage. A down tilt, but didn't get anything off of it on the ledge. Ooh, that was fantastic.
Yeah, that smash will confirm. Now both players on game stock.
And I'm seeing some really good spacing with Cilvanis using the explosive flame. I don't think I've seen a Palutena use that move as efficiently as he does.
I haven't either.
Right now, Cilvanis being a little bit more aggressive. He seems to be ready to just end this game. And we'll see what sort of adjustments Colinies can make. Maybe he can punish Cilvanis' aggressive playstyle. Oh, there's a punish right there. And Cilvanis getting a little bit angsty at this time. Really, really trying to rack up this damage and end this. Oh, great parry.
Oh, wow. Cilvanis really not afraid to just get in there.
Oh no, very aggressive, but Colonies can use that aggression and punish it accordingly, and that's how he could take the game. We're seeing him close the deficit between the two players slowly.
He's definitely not out.
And Cilvanis' aggression is a very double-edged. It worked for him, but he can also be punished for overextending. Ooh!
There he goes. He went down there and took it again.
But it benefited him. He got both stocks that way.
Yeah, Cilvanis is doing what I like to see a lot of other players do, and that's just going off stage, taking advantage of your opponent's recovery because you know exactly where they're going to be. Toon Link, he doesn't have anything besides a hook shot and the up B. And if he's too far away to hook shot, you know he has to up B. So just go down there and take it from him. Palutena having a very good recovery, good up B, so she can go down there. She can go very deep.
Exactly.
And just snatch the stock away from your hands.
And as I think about it, for most characters, there really aren't too many ways to approach her back air off stage. It has invincibility frames, so there may not be much a character like Young Link could have done. A character whose range, while good, since he's a sword character, isn't quite that good, isn't quite that disjointed off stage.
Yeah, exactly. Palutena's back air will pretty much eat anything you do to try and combat it. You see Cilvanis. Cilvanis isn't afraid, even though he's very much in control of his first stock. He's not afraid to go down there and challenge you.
We're seeing Cilvanis play a lot more aggressively game too.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of that back air, knowing it has the armor, and you can't really challenge it.
And the unfortunate thing about Young Link as a character is, well, his frame data is pretty good. Outside of Nair, his get off me options are actually not all that good.
Yeah.
So
There's the back air again.
Ooh, that was almost a down aerial.
Yeah.
And we're really seeing Cilvanis throughout these different games really bully people off stage and on the ledge, letting them know this is my stage. If you want it, you're going to have to really wrestle me for it.
He's doing a really good job of playing really balanced. You know, he's zoning early in the stock and playing really safe, but he's not afraid to turn it up and go aggressive.
I agree. Yeah, he's showing some great adaptation. If his opponent's playing a certain way, he'll begin to zone. If his opponent's playing a little bit sloppy, he'll get aggressive on them as he is right now. We're seeing some just great adaptation from him. And Colinies showing adaptation too, but not quite up to speed with Cilvanis at the moment. Right now, Cilvanis maintaining a very tight lead. We did see that boomerang, but we didn't see Colonies go off stage to challenge him.
Yeah, well, Palutena, I think, is a little scarier for him to try to go out there and challenge. Obviously, he's probably not going to get back aired, but her recovery is so good that she can end up on stage before he makes it back. And then he's in a bad situation. Cilvanis is up 3-1.
He was expecting him to jump off of the ledge, and he sure did, and the call out.
So on match point here in winners finals.
All right, Colonies could bring it back, but it's going to be incredibly difficult with Cilvanis sitting at a very comfortable 3 stocks.
And there we saw something from Cilvanis that I was going to make a comment on earlier. Explosive flame can be spaced, so if you hold back or hold forward, you can kind of determine where it comes out. And a lot of the time he was doing it further than I think he was trying to. But there you saw the close explosive flame.
And see, I actually didn't know that you could aim at it. That's new to me. So yeah, we see it spacing it right there.
Yeah. Cilvanis' spacing has been pretty much immaculate.
It has. He's taking full advantage of Palutena's kit and all the tools that she has.
Colinies not able to zone as effectively in this matchup because Palutena can zone right back.
Ooh, great parry from Cilvanis, but didn't really get much off of it. What I like about parrying in this game is parrying, it's good, but it's not great.
Yeah.
It's not broken, so it's useful, but you're not going to win a match off of one parry more than likely. You might get a combo off of it, but you're not going to get a really early kill off of it. Unless you're playing a character like, let's say Bowser with forward smash, for example. Very, very fair mechanic. Wow, down through the fair at such a late percent. I'm surprised that worked. Ooh, fire air into fair. Colinies trying to make a comeback right now, doing I think a very good job. Let's see if he can take the stock. That was
That'll do
great.
it.
Fantastic edge guarding.
That'll do it. Now let's see if he can make this comeback. And
Ooh, and he called him out again with the neutral getup.
Yeah.
I noticed Colinies using a lot of the neutral getup, a lot of the jump getup, never really the roll getup.
Yeah.
Not really mixing up his get back on stage options, you know.
Obviously, neutral getup and jumping at the ledge against Palutena, neither of those good options. Her up smash covers both.
Exactly. We never really see him use the roll getup option.
Yeah, if he used the roll, Cilvanis did the up smash almost every time when he was waiting for Colinies at the ledge. So I think I'd like to see Colinies use the roll option. And I think it would benefit him as well to use air dodging.
Right, and I'm surprised to see Cilvanis pull out Chrom. What is this? Chrom's a character who very, very strong on-stage presence, but he's almost like the Little Mac of the swordsman, having a not very good recovery at all.
Yeah, his recovery super exploitable. Not having Ike's side B, having Mark's side B, and when he uses his up B, he doesn't throw the sword. So
Cilvanis going for a hard read with the forward smash, but not quite getting it. And if Colinies plays his cards right, this game will be his. Young Link does have the tools and the zoning he needs to gimp Chrom very easily off stage. Right now, Cilvanis being very dominant on stage. Oh my.
that was a great pivot F smash.
We're seeing Cilvanis take full advantage of Chrom's disjoint, Chrom's speed that he inherits from Roy, taking full advantage of it.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of the good spacing that we saw with Palutena also shine through here with Chrom.
I almost got that. Now I know since the game, our metagame's very early, a lot of players, including myself, we haven't really fully understood how to edge guard Chrom, but I'm assuming as the metagame progresses, we'll learn how to deal with his up B. I don't think he has super armor on that. I could be wrong.
I don't think so either.
So maybe characters like Shulk with disjoints can really, really punish him off stage. But Young Link again doesn't really have the best range for a swordsman, so he may not be able to challenge Chrom's up B.
Yeah.
And right now, Cilvanis at a decently comfortable lead. We'll see if Colinies can bring it back. But right now, we're seeing Cilvanis use Chrom's speed to just overwhelm Colinies. Oh, wow. Was that 4 tilt?
Yeah, yeah.
And that killed. Wow. But Young Link, not exactly a heavy character. And Roy having some great kill powers, so being Roy's Echo Fighter, Chrom inherits some of that. And we're just seeing some great patience from Cilvanis. He'll full hop or wait for Colinies to do something, and then punish accordingly or back off.
Yeah, you saw there he did an empty jump, and Colinies shielded, but he didn't do anything. So
exactly.
As soon as he landed, Cilvanis just went for the grab.
So I think I understand why there was the character change right now. Cilvanis having a comfortable lead, wanting to see how he felt about the Chrom Young Link matchup, and he seems to feel very comfortable with it. Ooh, not falling for that. Oh, getting with the down aerial, but surprisingly, Chrom not dying to it. Apparently not a light character.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure where Chrom and Roy rank on the weight list, but
I believe that Roy is a middleweight, but I'm not sure for Chrom. I'm not sure if their weight varies. And we're hearing a Chrom chant.
That was a good punish on the lift up B.
Colinies at a very a deficit, but he could make it up. Let's see what sort of adjustments he makes. Ooh. And Cilvanis kind of letting him come back on stage for free. We didn't really see a punish, but he does have a very comfortable stock lead. So we're seeing Colinies play very carefully. Oh. He knows this is his last stock, playing very carefully. Oh,
no.
fastball. This isn't Smash 4.
I think that was the commentator's curse.
Yeah, unfortunately. That was a fantastic set.